Remember late nights cruising and wasn't nothing to it. Flicking up the shit, we about to make a movie. Pouring up a cup, we about to set the mood in the cup, rolling up, smoking something groovy. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Got somebody that you loving well, oh well. Faking innocence and I won't tell. Little bit of ghetto and a little bit of bougie. Ain't afraid to get this in a motel. Love calling my name, love playing my games. You ain't got no shape, but am I part the plan? I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Girl, you cold-hearted. Revelations that I had, girl, you so scarlet. I be tucking down on your garments while your man back at home rolling red carpets. But I'ma send it too. Think about the pressure I'ma get to you. Ain't no lies told when we in the new. Leave me one more like a motherfucking in the loop. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying.
morning, YouTube. Good morning, guys. Let's get a couple of things sorted here quickly. Let's zoom guys in. Alright, morning, guys. Just a couple of things quickly. Just give me a second here, boys. Just sorting out a couple of things. Okay, Zoom members. How are we doing this morning? Are we good? MFX guys, we good. I just popped up that screen share. YouTube, what's happening? How are we doing? Are we doing good? Sorry guys, I'm just sorting out a couple of things here. I'm just getting that YouTube chat up as well. Guys, bear with me today. If it's one thing you'll get to know about me, I suffer from sinus. So today might be a bit rough. But we should be fine. Mark Belay, good morning, brother. All is good. Hope he's good on your side as well. Charles, morning, my G. Fendi, Drop Gang, what's up, my man? Hope you're doing good. MFX members, I trust we're well. Let's get the show on the road. Let's see what we're dealing with today. Coming into today, let's have a look at this chart, guys. Let's break it down. Nearing what? Nearing the end of the month now? And today we got a new playlist. See how it is? Some lo-fi. Have you tried? Bro, I've tried everything. This is what I'm currently on. This is my current dose. This has just been the one that works. It takes a bit for it to kick in, but when it kicks in, I'm good. But yeah, sinus has just been an issue for me all my life. But it's fine, we're big boys, right? Okay, guys, let's get onto these charts. Let's go straight away with gold. Mods, just check for me. Just check for me on the volume quickly. The volume on the mic. As well as, you'll notice I turned the mic volume slightly up because when I reviewed yesterday's or the past lives, the mic isn't, you can hear it, but it's not as loud as I would want it. So today is a bit louder. Is it a bit louder? And the music is turned slightly down. Tell me if you can hear the music in the background as well. I've got a new playlist today, so I'm rocking with that. Okay. Just some lo-fi things for today. Some chilled vibes. Okay, let's have a look at gold, guys. I'm not gonna go on that weekly again. It's pretty much in the same area as it was yesterday. Now, looking at this daily, boys, one of two things today. Today is looking nice because it's immediately going to tell me that heavy metal playlist, yeah, listen to it. It's definitely heavy metal, bro. If we look straight off the bat today, guys, we can see clearly that we are testing 2150, right? It seems like yesterday we did try to penetrate that level a bit. However, we couldn't continue to break through that floor. So what I'm going to have the idea of today is I'm going to go ahead and mark out yesterday's highs with the idea that at the moment we've got this consolidation area. This is the area where gold is pretty much trading around right now. So obviously, for price to break the level of 2150 and closure below that, we should then continue going to the next quarter pip of 2124. No. Why is that moved? It should be 2125. So if we can break through the level of 2150, we should tap into the next 250 pip mark of 2125, and then I would understand that then we could possibly start this whole retracement, because price hasn't actually retraced after such a long drive to the upside. Not that it must do so, just because it is holding a level of support and there is a candlestick resistance over there. So this could be the level that it could be testing for price to drive up. Okay, with my overall bias being bullish, the primary target today will actually be to trade off of this low to the upside, or if we break through that low to the downside. So let's have a look as to how we can involve ourselves within that area. Oh, just one thing, I just want to mark out I would just like to mark out yesterday's highs. Previous daily high, yep. And then let's get that 4-hour liquidity out. So the area that I need to ask myself is, where is my major liquidity areas right now? And it's going to be these lows down here. I will obviously adjust them on my 30-minute, as well as these highs up here. Yeah, definitely. So for me, buys is going to come above the current 4-hour resistance. That's going to be the first place that would be the easiest to buy. So for price to get above this level, I can long. However, this is a short area. As you can see, we are trending to the downside on that micro, so more than likely price is going to come and tap the level of 2150. Let's see if we can get involved on those shorts, because at the moment we have a type 3 4-hour where price has retested the level, engulfed, for price to continue melting to the downside. So let us have a look on the 30-minute if we have some sort of entry point to those lows. As you can see, it's rejecting that, right? I'm going to go ahead and slot in another 30-minute area right here. So this area, can you see how it is there, and a lot on the left. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a point of interest for me, guys. And this 4-hour zone, I think I'm going to pull over here, and I'm just going to have these as areas of interest. And what I'll understand is this. Let's go back to the 4-hour. So I'm understanding it like this, okay? These wicks, how big are they? They are 60 pips. So I'm not going to use them as rejection areas, but more so wick fill areas, because they're so large. I can trade into that and find a rejection area lower down, okay? What I'm going to anticipate is that with price penetrating these lows, okay, we are still rejecting these 4-hour areas. There will be a difference if we start rejecting off of this for price to continue up. But if we start closing below the level, I'm going to anticipate that we can come and actually fill this area. Obviously, the first target is going to be 2150, but the most, well, the nearest place that would be the most important for me would actually be the quarter pip, so 2150. So this is going to be my plan looking at the 4-hour. We are rejecting these areas, right? And this is going to be the next stop. So this is actually your range right now. So you want to bring price down to 2150 as your shorts. And if you're looking for buys, we'll look for rejection off of this current level of liquidity. As you can see, it is where the bodies are. So if we can reject the area, we can look for type 3s over there. And then if we obviously come up, we can look for type 4s as we do break yesterday's high. So that's going to be the play for me on gold today, is trades below this level, or if we break that current resistance. So let me add in another micro area quickly, just so you guys can see what I'm using as a reference to say, okay, I can buy off of here. So I won't just go and buy off of this level. I need to actually start to flip this microstructure. As you can see on the 5-minute, you should be having a microstructure to the downside, as I can see that, right? So what I would want off of this level is price to possibly close above there, retest, and then start to drive on the 5 as well as the 15/30. That would be my buying opportunities. And then just to continue with the current structure that we have on the mic right now, is price to close below, retest, and I would sell it down to QP, and then the next area will be the liquidity. So that is how I'm going to get in on the buys. That's how I'm going to get on the sells. So on the buys, we're going to have type 3 longs over here. Today's also a very straightforward day, just like yesterday. So type 3 buys would be over there, with this also being my aggressive long area. Okay, and then 30-minute, between 30 and 50 minute, I need a closure below. What's the time now? I would need a closure below for some aggressive shorts, guys. Within this area is going to be a no trade range for me. Today I can definitely say that I won't even be trying anything within that. And this is how I'm going to be playing today. Let's have a look and review it off of that 4 hour. The 4 hour, we're going to be using this resistance as a confluence, the break of the previous low as a confluence for price to continue to these lows down here. However, if it rejects this area and breaks its own 4 hourly high to flip bullish after making an upper wick, then a bottom wick to come and break its own upper wick again, as I've mentioned many times, you know what it means. The flip of that will be longs for me, guys, straight into yesterday's high. So before I even go ahead and look further than that, that's a 60 pip range. So before I even go and look further than that, I would just focus on where price is right now, and it's going to be as simple as getting out of this range, buys above the high, buys above this current 30-minute high off of these lows, which is the body lows of the 4 hour, to come back up to resistance. And if it doesn't do that and it continues sinking with the current micro downtrend, I'm going to anticipate we can tap into the level of 21.50. That's going to be the play for me on gold today. So it's going to be me waiting for either of these areas to be broken. Once I get below that, I can look for shorts. I'll understand that this is a zone of interest, as well as my long area zone will be here. Okay, so that will be the zone of interest when I do possibly get involved in the position today. So straightforward, guys, just like yesterday, straightforward, nothing complicated. That's how we do it every single day. So this is it on gold for me. Let's have a look-see at GJ. GJ, we're going to mark out 4 hour areas and just have an idea as to what could possibly happen. Gee whiz, look where we are. If you've been following me for the past X amount of days / weeks, you would understand that this was all predicted. We have now come up. We are now back within the weekly range, right? Look at that. Where are we now, guys? Back in that weekly range. Don't just love it when a plan comes together. Same with that daily. Okay, how do we move forward from this point? Let's mark out daily resistance right now. As well as 4 hour demand. Because now we are faced with 2 possibilities on GJ. Let's get that bias out. This 4 hours should be bullish now, right? Yeah, 4 hours bullish as well. Oopsie. So 4 hours bullish, give me a 4v0. So honestly, mostly you're going to want to be looking for the buys. However, where we are at right now, it's not buy time. And just by understanding price action, you will you'll get it. It's really not that complicated. You know what I mean? Got my 4 hour area. Right, let's go back to the 4 hour. Where does price need to tap into before it moves? This level right here. So it has just tapped into that area. Now it can start looking for moves. So what I want to understand is this is choppy. However, this is still the range. Low, 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 high, high, high. What's it more than likely going to do off of that liquidity zone? It's either going to break right through, or we're going to look for type 3 shorts down. Simple. Right? Break right through to continue to 192500. Or it's going to short down off of that resistance, depending how much volume is in within that candle. Let me just mark out these as well. Does it correlate with anything on the right hand side? Yes, sir. Okay, that will be a target for me. Okay, so that I'm getting off of the daily. If I look to the left here, guys, that is where I'm getting it off of. Test 1, test 2 multiple times, test again, test again. Okay, that's where I'm getting the area off of. So that is where, if we break the highs, I anticipate we can push through. I just want to see something on gold. I think we just okay, we're gonna keep an eye on gold. Can I just put a alert here just in case we're busy with GJ and something comes up? Okay, and we don't have support yet on the 30, but we do on the 15. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight this zone on GJ. I've made these zones far to the left, eh? Hourly now slowly looking like it's engulfing. Oof. Okay, so this is one of two things, guys. If I look at market structure, that's the current high, that's the current low. This support, possibly this support, is where it's going to bounce and drive. Okay, that's what it's possibly going to do. I do not know if this is going to be it or that's going to be it. That's something you never know. Okay, you don't know that. So that's why you have to be adaptive within these markets. That's why I don't like come onto stream and I'm like, today's only going to be buys on the bear. You can come with that. The market will humble you. You have to be savvy and be able to adapt to markets. That's why I've developed these 3 different ways of me executing the market, because of those reasons. Okay guys, I'll go through the chat now. So I personally feel like with us rejecting the area like that, retesting, we can possibly come up to drive. Or if we break this floor right here, we're gonna tank down to let's say 190 flat. And how do we get high time from confluences? We currently will then we'll have the 4-hour flip bearish. So this is something I have to mark because that is very interesting for me. If it breaks the support, this 4 hourly turns bearish. So there's things I want to note when looking at it, seeing that I have to wait right now. There is no setup on GJ, so I have to wait. Okay, on that hourly, we're looking like we're engulfing. So at the moment, guys, there's nothing really that I'd want to do. I don't even think I'd want to do a type 3 until I form a solid resistance around this area over here, and it can show me that it's not going to push up. So I need like a resistance to form, let's say somewhere around here, and then the buys would be something like that. However, if it can't do that and it breaks these lows, so if it breaks the lows like something like this, I can then use this resistance area as a stop loss idea, and then just for price to tap in and start sinking to the lows. So the moment is a waiting game because we've had a strong impulse to the upside. We've just tapped into a major liquidity level. I want to see how it's going to react off of this area. Is it going to hold this area on the lows and continue up, or is it going to stall, or is it going to actually go ahead and break this area? So on GJ, I would say that this will be for my aggressive shorts. Off of these lows will also be a possibility of aggressive longs, just because you're trying to counter that micro, right? And then you got safe buys up here. So unlike GJ, all of these areas is tradable. None of them is a no trade range. So I don't have that. Like with gold. Gold, I have a no trade range. On GJ, there's none. Because I can still buy from this area. It's just waiting for a micro resistance to form. So every time it does this now, where it's making lower lows and lower highs in the micro, these resistance areas is points where I can get above and long. But you don't long at the lows. You don't do that. You wait for resistance to break, and once the resistance break, then you can get involved, because then you have the microstructure flipping back to bullish. So even though the higher time frame is showing bullish, that micro needs to be on your side as well, right? So it's all about waiting. So for me on GJ today, it's gonna be a patience game as well as gold, but I think gold just has the better looking setup today. GJ, I kind of need to wait, but as you saw yesterday, guys, when our edge kicks in, we take the position. We've planned our trade, just like gold longs yesterday. Was it longs? I think we did long on gold yesterday. Yeah, we did. You wait for your trade to play out according to what your plan is. However, you have to be savvy enough to understand when your edge arises, and your edge is obviously your brain telling you that, okay, this is the setup that I've seen before and it's according to the strategy, I'll take it again. And when that then happens, it should be fine. Now on both pairs, I would like to see an hourly closing, especially GJ, because if GJ gives a bearish engulfing like this, it will give me another confluence to say that, okay, if there is a micro time frame resistance and that 4 hour then does flip its body, I'll then be very keen on shorting the pair below those lows, with anticipation that we can come down to retest the daily area of 190. So very curious to see what actually happens. Remember, we did have fundamentals at 8:30 that could have given us that drive. It was the press conference for Bank of Japan, so that could have obviously been why price had driven to that upside, because more so that in opposed to the policy rate, because the policy rate came out positive, which means that the yen should then gain in strength. However, if the yen is gaining in strength, it should not pay more for a pound, right? So we could have had two for and against impacts on these news releases, and this is why the one said, okay, look, we're gaining strength, and opposed to the other, which is obviously the opposite. So I would say that the the press conference has more I wouldn't say power, but more influence than the policy rates. But to be honest, guys, I don't really focus on yen news as well. I think if there's any news that you're really focusing on, it's going to be euro, pound, and dollar. Obviously, they all have impacts on markets, but with the pairs we trade, those are going to be the most influential. With that also being said, we aren't fundamental traders, so we trade afterwards. So we trade after the market sentiment has actually settled. So can I get some W's in the chat if you understand the analysis on gold as well as GJ? We know what we're doing today. It's just going to be a patience game today. Okay. Seems like we are fine. I'll go through the chat now and see what's cracking. Yeah, so pretty much the waiting game, guys. I really do like the idea of GJ breaking its own low right now for price to continue down. I like that idea. I'll engulfing as well. It's gonna have to wait. Oh, yeah, boys. We just hit 200 subs on YouTube. We are growing. So it shows you that 202 subs. Crazy. Guys, if you aren't subbed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and please drop a like on the stream. I appreciate it, really appreciate it. But it shows you deliver the right education, if you deliver the right things, that is what's most important, right? Damn, that's crazy. So yeah, just go ahead, if you aren't subbed to the channel, drop a sub, and if you haven't liked this current stream, please do go ahead and like. But wow, that's crazy, 200 subs, boys, well done. Let's keep it up. Let's continue to grow. We're here to stay and we're here to take over. Good morning, James. Morning, Sam, the man. Hope you are doing good, my brother. Yeah, simple, simple. That's how trading should be. Simple, right? Naked and simple. That's all it has to be. Tommy Zhang, good morning, brother. Jordan, good morning. Marshall Manifest, good morning. I'm converted from 2Gs. So guys, just check in the chat there. What Dazzy says. Dazzy will be doing a giveaway at 500. So he says he's doing a giveaway at 500, guys. So let's get those subs up. Let's get those subs up, guys. Let's get that subs up. He's gonna be doing a giveaway. He did give me a hint. He's gonna be a couple of dollars that he's giving away to the stream, obviously. So you guys are in for a treat. So let's get those subs up, and you could be possibly one of the winners that win the cash prize, right? So let's give it a hand for Darren, being bold enough to do a giveaway. I'm pretty keen on that, so if I could sub, I would sub, seeing that he's going to be doing a giveaway. So let's get those subs to 500, guys. Just keep pushing it. Just keep running up every day. Giveaways plus 10 pips. Now we're going to be giving away some cash, bro. You got to be giving some moolah, some dope. So W Dazzy, can we get W Dazzy in the chat? He's going to be doing a giveaway. So everybody just give a W Dazzy in the chat if you're keen on a 500 subscriber giveaway. Let's get let's get W Dazzy in the chat. My G will be doing a giveaway. I don't know how much dollars, but he said it's going to be a nice number. So, to put your icon, type with W Dazzy. My boy is doing well in his trades. He's doing a giveaway for us. Let's go. And guys, shot for the personal message as well. Like, you just sending me your results from the streams trades. It's cool. Like, it's really cool for me to see. Shout out Vessel as well for, I don't know, that dude grew his account huge since he started with me as well. So, boys, well done, man. Well done, well done, well done. So continue tagging me in your posts on IG. Continue sharing your profits with me, your trades, whatever. Continue sharing with me. You guys know by now I respond to them personally as well. So, to subs, congrats, my brother. This is only the start for you, and I'm keen to see your growth over the years to come. For sure, man. I have to say thanks to you guys. I put in the work. You guys are part of the journey, so I'm keen to have everybody with me along this YouTube journey as well, right? And as we continue to grow. 7 years in the game, going strong. We'll just continue to grow from this point. Right, that's our 10 o'clock market closure as well as open. GJ formed a nice support. A 30 engulfing, and that would be a potent type 3 sell. Yo guys, if this thing engulfs this at the support level, it's going to be a beautiful type 3 sell. That's if it's going to short off. I'm just giving you guys ideas, examples as to what could possibly come to pass. We just have to be patient, obviously, with gold as well, still making lower lows and lower highs within that candlestick anatomy. We are slowing down at this area. So for me also, between 15 and 30 close below the level, I'll take it. Not a 5. A 5 will not be enough on both pairs today because there are major liquidity levels. So it's going to have to take a 15 or 30 minute closure below either of those levels, and then I can get involved. The only difference is with GJ, I can trade within that range, in opposed to gold, I can't. I actually have to be patient to wait for price to get out, right? With GJ, I can actually trade in the range because of those confluences that we have lined up. Joe, good morning. Two smoke folks, good morning on YouTube. Yeah, boy. So another patience day, but we know that patience pays, right? So MFX members, are we good in the Zoom? Are we good? How's this playlist today? Thanks, Master J. Players like a chill. I just had to remove Jordan's favorite songs. I think he was getting too much in his feels with that previous lady singing on the stream, right? So we'll run this for a bit and then I've got a few playlists now, so it's not just that one level. So we got a couple we can switch between and play around with and whatever the mood is. As far as I was getting my feels, we play Redru. What is Redru? What is Redru, guys? Is it a game? Oh, Red Drum. My man, honestly, if I could play copyrighted music, I would love to. Trust me, I listen to that same music, especially before stream. I don't know what you guys do like before stream to get you hyped up, but I'll play. I guess that I mentioned what I'm into, so I'll play like some really good tracks just to get me hyped up and ready for my session. And I can guarantee you now, it's not this what you're listening to right now. This copyrighted music, unfortunately, we have to play because YouTube is very strict on their copyrighted stuff, so it has to be royalty-free music that I play, otherwise they take down the lives. Like there was one of my lives that got taken down because I was playing one of the songs by Future and Quavo as my intro, and they took it down. I think my hype music was playing when I entered the Zoom. Yeah, I know we heard that. We heard that. Having your own party there, you say. Yeah, so that's just what I do, guys. I gotta get some music. Music feeds the soul, right? So yeah, music is my go-to to get myself hyped up before the session. So yeah, we're all about that, but unfortunately on stream, it's unfortunately we can't do it. However, Fridays, when we just have the MFX members and we aren't on YouTube, obviously there's no YouTube copyrights, right? So Fridays is banger day. Like we can play whatever we want in the Zoom calls with the MFX members. So it's cool. Let's see if we're gonna get an early move on gold today. I wake up with a kettle and jump on stream if I work night shift. Yo guys, I don't know, I don't think me and Caffeine are the best of friends. I had Caffeine the other night. Me and the boys, we played COD till pretty late. I don't know what day that was, Jason Zimmer. I don't know what day was that. And this was probably my second cup of coffee the whole year. I'm not even lying. I don't drink coffee. I'm more of like a tea person because I don't know, my mind tells me it's less in caffeine, so it's not going to do stuff to me. So anyways, I had a cup of coffee because I just had a coffee craving. And I shit you not, I couldn't sleep. I was up rolling in my bed. Oh, it was crazy, like 3. I think that's when I still saw Jordan was at work at like past 3, 4 in the morning. And the next day I had to jump on stream with you guys. So yeah, coffee does wonders. Like I can't sleep if I have coffee too late. Let me just clear out this trades taken. I had coffee last night, 8 and fell asleep at 9. Now your tolerance is probably high. Okay, notification on gold. We need a 15 close below the level. Guys, this thing rips down. Unfortunately, I can't grab it. which is gonna suck because nobody wants to miss a move, but it is what it is, boys. I have to wait for my confirmations, and I don't break rules, otherwise my journal will be affected, and that's a big problem when it comes to Friday's accountability calls, and I have to tell the guys, oh guys, I caught on nonsense, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm really enjoying with the MFX members, these accountability calls on the Fridays, just to hear what they've done for the week. So unfortunately, guys, I can't take gold off the rip like this. I have to wait for my closure, and if that means I miss the trade, that means I miss the trade, boys. It's just a discipline that I have to have within my trading, because if I don't have the discipline, my account will be in a chokehold. Well, I was wondering why you awake so early. Yeah, coffee, bro. Caffeine. Caffeine, my man. Look, I can drink coffee, but I think it's just the timing. But back in my day, like, I could have coffee at any time and I can go sleep in the next 10 minutes. My mother does that. I don't know how she does it. She has coffee right before bed and she's passed out. I don't know how she does that. Oof. Gold. You didn't wait for us, man. This is also when your discipline has to kick in. When things look as beautiful as this and you can see it melt a million pips, you just can't jump on it. You just can't jump on it. Gotta be patient. Because let's play it in a different scenario where it presses and rejects hard and goes opposite way. Then you're caught in that, right? Gotta have discipline. W discipline all the time. Bro, get yourself a Seattle cappuccino, the best. Go get yourself a butterscotch latte from Seattle Coffee. Then come back to me and tell me what happened to you. I'm not gonna say anything. My man Desi will know. Go get yourself a Seattle Coffee, a Seattle Coffee, you know what I mean? Butterscotch latte. Let's see what happens to you after that, my friend. RIP to your bathroom. It tastes great, but I think all the butter in there. RIP. Sounds bougie, bro. Damn. Nah, it's not. It's not. It's not bougie at all. But let me know what happens to you afterwards. Yep. What's your favorite? Yeah, look, it's amazing. I love it. But what it does to you, it's worse than laksa. I think it's just the word latte that sounds bougie. So this is my plan right now, guys. The 15 close below, I will do a candle flip on the next candle. Let's say, for example, this candle closes like that. Next candle to wick up, stop loss above, so a slight wick up, and as it flips its body, I'm gonna get involved, targeting the wick fill as well as the 10 pip mark. Obviously, the earlier I get in, the better, but we're closing below. But this is exactly why I say I don't enter just on breaks. Look at the candles there. But to be honest, you probably would have tapped 10 pips, but that's not strategy. We can only do breakouts on type 1s. Only do breakouts on type 1s. And GJ, what you doing? $20 pips. It doesn't even look like it's 20 pips, eh? Because you also have this micro level here right now. So for me, if price starts trading above that, I will look to long to the resistance, but I don't think that's the case today, boys. Let's see if we can trade back above there. If we could form another 5-minute support, like a resistance somewhere around there, that'd be nice. But we gotta wait. Also, I just want you guys to note that there is an area here. Can you guys see that area there? And there. So there's more than likely to be a reason for this to reject, right? So honestly speaking, if we can get price to form a support level here, we don't take the trade, and then we take the trade. Once we start trading below here, it will treat this as a resistance in alignment with that resistance and that resistance at that time, with the LTA over here to drive price right down. So it's just me waiting right now. I want to get the best entry possible, and that does require waiting. I think I need to go to rehab. What? I think I need to go to rehab for Easter eggs. I've been running through those little beacon. That happens. And all the shops here are full of Easter eggs right now. My kryptonite is those white ones. Those white actual eggs that's hollow inside of the chocolate. Oh my days. I'll die. That's the best ever. Like Lynn can go sleep. Those beacon ones. I don't know. That's just next level for me. Gold, man. Goldilocks. Yay, some of us on a diet. Bruh, you had what last night? Your lasagna last night? I don't think you're on a diet. You're on a seafood diet. See it and eat it. But we're waiting for that invite. Two Smoke folks. We're waiting for that invite, bro. Telling me and Jason and Darren that making this and that was wacht for that invite. I also want to try your white sauce. Okay, 15 close. Tough. Tough. Because I have this area here. I want to take... So check this out, right? I want to take a short here. But look where my stop has to be. That's where my stop technically has to be. Oopsie. Technically my stop is going to have to be there. Because I don't even have a 5-minute area to say, okay, I'll jump on and use this as a point of reference. So the only way I can get in is if I use the current 15 as a stop. Why is it not selecting that? So entry would be somewhere there. So this would be entry. So entry would be there for my stop to be there. That's how I would have to play the trade. That, ladies and gentlemen, is super high risk. So I won't be taking that, even though it can drop. A lot of people's gonna get on, but guys, this is just how I see it. Technically, we have now just broken that level. What I want to see is price retesting, forming resistance, and then I'll get on. And if it doesn't do that, guys, and it just runs right now, for sure, that's okay. I'll miss it. Because what I'm now doing is I'm selling at the bottom of the leg. That's not what you want to do. You want to be selling at a retest point after it breaks the lows. That is just the discipline you have to have. Even though this thing just dropped so nice, I just can't take it, boys. Because what am I using as a stop loss? I can't just go for reference. I'll take the high of that candle. I can't. Because how far away is that area of liquidity? It's too far. I would have needed price to retest and then I can get involved. Even though it dropped about 13 pips, it's not, you can't, remember this is a game of probabilities, not perfection, so you can't bank off of, okay, what if this thing just runs? You can't do that. There needs to be a valid point of stop loss. There just wasn't a valid point of stop loss. Even though we saw it, we planned it, it's just one of those, boys, where I can't jump on just because I see something nice happening, you know? I have to be disciplined. Not me, some of us. Yeah, I wonder. Bring your braai meat. Braai does sound good. I'm down. This is my favorite time of the year and also my worst for my health. He bought that white sauce. I think so too. I'm gonna show you tomorrow. What is that? Is that a call up? What day is tomorrow? Tomorrow is the day that I can go high in carbs, I think. I don't think I can cheat tomorrow. Darren's a baller? Yeah, he is. Where is that? Oh, Goldilocks, Goldilocks. This is when you're disciplined, you have to you have to be so strong on discipline right now, guys. Dazzy, when you're doing that giveaway, keep me in your mind. I don't want the money, I want the mentorship. 22nd? Oh, 22nd? I got you. Sorry guys, my dietitian has spoken. No white sauce for me. W dietitian. Out of curiosity, did anybody take these gold shorts? I hope you guys are understanding why I laid off. Miles, what diet are you on? I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. So don't put your Easter eggs in front of me, I'll chow it. So how do we move forward with gold, boys? Shorts below this area? Is that gonna be it? How's this 4 hour looking? Because my thinking is this: if we're gonna rip through this lows, oh, we're gonna go down, 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 down. Okay, boys, I have to sit on hands here. Because that idea that I had on gold, unfortunately now has left the building. So I'm going to have to reassess. And my assessment is going to be something like this. If we can penetrate through this area. What would be that? Yeah, guys, I see that if we're gonna be breaking these lows over here, I'll look for the continuation shorts. But guys, the main thing right now is I can't just jump on with no place for stops. That's why I couldn't get on. I could have used that 15-minute high, but that is very aggressive for me. And as you guys will pick up on my trading, I'm a conservative trader. So I rather go aggressive with my position, so my risk compared to the actual trade being aggressive. So I'll rather take less trades but go higher risk, if that makes any sense. And even my high risk isn't high, because high risk for me is 1.5% of my account. For some people that's nothing, for me that's high. Because in my case, where I'm at in my career, I don't have to risk a lot to make what I need in the monetary value sort of aspect. Honestly, if I can make between 3 and 5% per month, bro, I'm good. I'm fine. So that's what I was speaking about yesterday. Well, surely most of you guys were here for yesterday's stream, right? Your vision mustn't be to trade the biggest lot sizes on the small account. You should actually want to get larger capital, and then you don't have to make 20% a month or 10% a month. You can do between 1 and 5% and use styling. Now obviously everybody doesn't have those funds, so that's why prop firms is nice. But yo guys, with these prop firms, you just gotta be so careful. And also, even before you go that route, like if you're not seeing consistency on like $100 account, don't expect it to happen on $100,000 account. Well done, Uncle Robs. Well done, 10 pips. Yeah, so guys, I didn't get in on these gold positions just because I never had a nearby stop. So first of all, why I never got in here, so there was two chances where I could have got in. I never got in aggressively here because, as you'll see on the 30-minute as well as the 4-hour, so the 4-hour levels is this level here. Can you see that? Have a look, have a look. There we go. As well as the 30-minute. Have a look, have a look. That's a major level. So I can't just take a break of that off the impulse, because what if it's a spike like that or like that or like that to grab liquidity to turn the opposite way? You understand? So with major levels, I have to wait for closure, and we never got closure until down here. So with that being said, then I also then closed within this level. So I needed price to actually come and retest and form a stop loss. I never had any bullish candles to say and use as a reference to say this is now a point of reference for stop loss. I can use it. I could have used the high of the 15-minute, but for me personally, it was a bit too aggressive. I could have done it, and I would have done it if it had a larger pullback, but it was a young one. Never got me what I actually wanted, so unfortunately I couldn't get into those shorts. But you know what the nice thing about trading is? It doesn't disappear. It's here day in, day out. So even if you miss a move, it's not the end of the world. If it doesn't meet your requirements, it's okay to miss out on a huge move. It's okay. Don't have to take every setup, right? Okay, 100%. 100% in it. Yeah. Perfect. Gold bleeder. Yeah, gold, so it's awesome. How much pips was that overall? 60 pips. Damn, son. Thanks, Windows, for scanning my device. And you know what day is today? Withdrawal day. Today is withdrawal day, boys. ZAR is looking good. It's time to eat some fruits of our labor. Not the first or last time you'll miss a move. Yeah, definitely. But like I said, you're not missing a move because it's not your trade. There's going to be millions of moves happening every day, but is it according to your strategy? That's the question. So if that happens like now and it just dropped, I'm really not phased because it just wasn't my strategy. And if it happens that I take a trade to my strategy and I lose, so be it. As long as I stick to my strategy, that's the most important thing, because the strategy is what pays me in the long run. I don't want to catch every move. I want to catch what is according to my strategy. Because I can tell you now, if I had taken that trade, I would have had to grade 3. I would have won, but I would have had to put a grade 3 on my journal because I broke a rule. You with me? And we can't do that. 7 years in the game, we can't break rules, guys. Come on now. Can't do that. That breaking rules is for your first year of trading. After that, come on, we have to have discipline. Because the longer you don't find accountability, the longer you break rules, the longer it's going to take for you to move away from your losing state, to move away from your break-even state to actually get to profitability. So once again, YouTube and MFX members, if you aren't journaling or trading, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You have to journal. You have to journal, whether it be on the PC or in a book. Don't tell me you journal on your phone. I don't want to hear it, because you and I both know you're speaking nonsense. And don't tell me you're journaling on MetaTrader. Don't lie to yourself. You can't journal on MetaTrader. Justice, learn discipline. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Discipline, patience, gotta have it. What kind of setups are you looking on for gold? At the moment, there is none besides the break of these lows, because price is just giving us a spike. I need price to kind of reset now, if I can play that. There is no setup at the moment. That was the move. If you didn't get that move, then you have to wait. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be waiting, going to be sitting, going to be speaking lacquer in the chat. And yeah, so the closest thing right now for me is GJ. But yeah, I gotta wait, boys. Gotta wait, man. So yeah, back on that topic. I hope everybody is journaling. It's besides the accountability, it's just nice to also go back. Like, you're gonna have a losing day, right? So it's nice to have a journal on that losing day or the losing streak, because it can happen. You go down a losing streak, you maybe lose 3, 4, 5 trades in a row, and you start questioning yourself, you start questioning your strategy. However, if you have a journal, you can go back on your journal, you can see that the journal has proven to be consistent. That questioning is kind of thrown out the window, right? But if you don't have that, you'll permanently question everything. And you can't use the MetaTrader history as a journal. Unfortunately, boys, you can't. Goldilocks, Goldilocks, Goldilocks. So at the moment, the area that it's below is this area here. Okay, so let me just mark that in. So right now, boys, for me, it's either going to hold this level and reject, or it's going to break through. So that's what I'm waiting for at the moment. There's no trade I can take right now. It's coming, grab the liquidity. It's either going to penetrate through and I'll get involved if it does that, or it's going to reject. The only way I can get on if it rejects is if it forms a resistance and a support and breaks that. At the moment, there's nothing I can do. That's according to strategy, that is. So yeah, boys, if you understand why I am patient and my analysis and all that stuff, please do drop a like on the page. That goes for my stream hoppers as well. I'm watching the views. Literally, like, there's 10 people that stream hopping. I can see it. Why, guys? Why? Why? W monk mode. Yeah, W monk mode. So when do you get involved on candle close? How do you mean, when do I get involved on candle close? With gold right now? No, bro. We have to wait for a full up setup again. A candle close won't make a difference. We need a full up setup. So when you price either to come and hold liquidity here, form resistance, and I can look to trade back up, or to pull back, and then once it pullbacks, I can look for shorts again. But with this candle closing, it's not going to tell me anything. I have to wait for a solid setup again. So the chances of me getting the setup now in London is kind of slim. I can get it, but it's kind of slim just because I need a full-on setup. But yeah, just gotta be patient, boys. And this is one thing I want you guys to be comfortable with is not taking a trade every day. You don't have to take a trade every day, boys. You don't have to. Because you trying to take a trade every day tells you one of three things. Either you're fresh in the markets, or you're chasing the money, or you're chasing percentage. Now, fresh in the markets, it's normal. You're gonna try and trade everything. That's fine. You're gonna get out of that ecosystem. Chasing the money, your account is maybe small, so you're trying to get a quick monetary value. That shouldn't be like that. Chasing the percentage, you may be doing a funded, or you have so much pressure on yourself that you have targets that you want to achieve every single day. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't chase none of the stuff. Let the trades come to you. Let the market come to you. If today is not the day that you trade, it's fine. Tomorrow's another day. The beautiful thing about this is it's never going to run away. There's always going to be a Forex market to trade, right? So I don't have to take it every day. I don't have to trade every day. And for me, it's very important how I perceive that, because I don't want to overexpose my account to unnecessary capital risk. Because remember, that's what your jobs are, right? You guys want to hear it every day. Your job is to manage capital. The next one is to take profit. Managing capital isn't just managing stop losses, etc. Managing capital is also knowing when to expose that capital. It's like running a business. Not every venture that you think you want to go into is worth it. So the same thing with a trade. Not every trade you see is worth it. So like now we could run down and fall this week. I won't jump on. It's not strategy. Team Nuximus. Yeah, I picked it up a lot. I migrated from 2Gs ever since I just come here. Sorry, 2Gs. Basically, when you join the mentorship, you find out. Oh, for Sam? Yeah, honestly, guys, once you join the mentorship, it's gonna ripple out all that major questions you have. Because everything you need, trading-wise, is in my mentorship program. Everything. Same, yeah, they say let's show fix love in the chat, so Miles focus on gold. Soon, God willing. Yeah, no, we're waiting for you, Mark. Yeah, for sure. Look, yeah, you guys will know, I keep my charts as simple as possible. I don't need anything else but what I actually show you in front of me. Obviously, there's ways I trade it, which you find in the mentorship. But yeah, you don't need to complicate these charts. Trading is not complicated. It's really not. The biggest thing that is the obstacle in trading is yourself. Trading is really not hard. People like to overcomplicate it. It's really not complicated. But once you can get to that point of discipline and patience and confidence, all that stuff, after you've obviously acquired a strategy that works for you, then yeah. Yo guys, let's actually do that. Shame I haven't shown them love in a minute. Let's go to the 2G's page and just say love from MFX. Let's go do that. I think they are streaming today. Let's see. Can we go bomb their stream? Can we go do that? just say love from MFX with hearts. Can we go do that? Can we go do that? Can we send our messages at the same time? From MFX with love. Can we go do that quickly? Where's my heart? You guys ready? Are you on their page? Are you ready? Oopsie, wait. Let's go show some love there, guys. Why did I do that? I just delete my chat. Why is my chat being removed? Okay, boys. Chris is blowing his horn again. Okay, I think it's gonna be as simple as me just waiting for GG to break out of this range. Because gold, boys, as it's left the building, man. Gold's gone, man. Gold's gone. So for gold, honestly, boys, I'm gonna have to see how it reacts to this area. Is it gonna form a support, reject off of it, or is it gonna break through? If it can break through, I'll be comfortable with shorts. But I just need a support that will give me the next level of resistance to base my stop loss off of. See, so like this is what I would have needed. So this right here, that is what I would have needed higher up to get in that. Because that shows me it's a break, it's the retest, it's holding resistance, which means that area is safe and I can use it as a place of, let's say, management. So that when the trade continues playing out, I'm more comfortable in the position. But for me to just sell off the bat because the price is going down, very risky. Very, very risky, boys. So you're just gonna have to be patient, eh? Guys, I'll be back now. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom, but I'm sure we're all fine. We know what we're waiting on. GJ, this 15/13 engulfs this area. I think we're gonna do some buys. Because then that will then tell me that this liquidity gap was enough. So to look something like this. Yeah, actually, yeah, definitely. So that would be the idea right now on GJ. If we can get out of this range and come back up, that will then just be this uptrend coming to grab liquidity down here. Got 3 minutes. Okay, let me rather wait. bathroom can wait, right? Closure above. In this case, the 5 will be fine because I have the liquidity there and I am going with my buys. So all I'm anticipating is that if we start trading above the level for price to tap the level, and again, I do not expect it to run right through, but I expect it to tap those highs, then for price to possibly drop or continue further through. And honestly speaking, I would prefer if this hourly can close above this level here. So you see that area of 5-minute liquidity that I just marked, it's also a major 4-hourly zone, as you can see to the left. I just haven't marked it out because it's not the highest point. So there's definitely a possibility they could also reject with this, so I'm definitely going to be sitting on my hands until I get those confirmations, boys. Miles, you just insert a catheter when you stream, it's coxal, but you won't need to move. No, thank you, sir. I do drink a lot of water, so I do use the bathroom a lot. But it's fine, I mean, you guys surely get tired of seeing my face all the time, right? So just a quick little break. Yeah, so this is exactly what I said when, where was it? I think it was Sam the Man? Yeah, Sam the Man asked, do I get gold for the candle close? You see, like, one candle close won't make a difference here on gold. I need a full-on setup again. I can't, like, we can't do anything. You can't just sell because it's falling or whatever. You can't just jump on. Remember, when we trade, right, we're trying to trade from momentum. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get momentum to kick in, and that's how majority of our trades play out so quick, is because we're momentum traders. So if the move has already happened so far and I don't really have a setup happening again, it's tough. It's tough to just jump on again. So I have to always stick to my discipline by waiting for my setup. Oof. Oof. She's dropping. That was just a 15 engulfing there. But that wasn't the 15 close that I wanted. Sit on our hands, boys. Sit on our hands. So, price to trade above there or price to trade below there, that will be the verdict on GJ and when I can trade. Preferably a 15 close. However, if price does start closing above the 5, I can start looking for that early entry. But boys, let me just run to the men's room. I'll be back in a bit. rejecting these lows quite strongly. Big news tomorrow for us. Change interest rate decision tomorrow, right? FOMC tomorrow, boys. So you know what, gold could actually sit in 4-hour range until then, which isn't a problem because we can trade that. Just need to set up a proper setup. Now that you're breaking that previous 59, I just want to pay attention to it, because if we're going to be holding this area, it could possibly come back to 21.55. Now rejecting a quarter pip like that. I don't know if anyone has asked this question before, but why do you trade gold? Like, what drew you to it? Honestly, when I started trading Forex, I traded everything. So I know, because of past experience, I just used to enjoy the volume behind gold. Like, gold has high volume. I think that's why. Like, just gold had just, back then when I started trading, gold had the nice volume. So it's just a pair that stuck with me since the beginning of my trading career. Like, I literally traded everything, like Euro USD, AUD JPY, AUD CAD, all those things. So gold I just really enjoyed because it would move much more directional than any other pair with higher volume, because it's a commodity, right? So gold has just been the one that always stuck with me. I've never stopped trading gold. There was a stage, however, where I didn't trade gold as actively. I was very focused on GJ, and that's why GJ is my main pair. But for the past couple of years, gold is I can't even say my main pair because they're equal. Like, there used to be times where I would literally just come look at GJ and that's it, and gold would just be the secondary if I didn't find a setup. OG MFX members might remember that. If there wasn't something on GJ, then I would only look at gold. But at the moment, they're like on the same level right now. So I literally pay attention to both equally. And honestly, if I have to choose between the two right now, I would choose gold, just because the volume is more. So I'm more likely to get a larger move out of gold than I am of GJ. It's just that GJ is a bit more frequent. But the thing is, like, through cycles and through years, the conditions change, guys. So that's why you at least have to have two pairs. But I would highly recommend you don't have a lot. You shouldn't have more than 3 pairs. Personally, I don't think. You should cap yourself with that, because there's no way you're telling me that you can actively trade 5 pairs once. I don't think you're being honest with yourself. Like, for me, 2 pairs max, I'm good. I don't need to trade everything. So many, yeah, I would say the volume, dude. Gold, I just love gold's volume. Because for me personally, I want pairs that's gonna move now. I don't want to wait hours and hours for the pair to move. So you get pairs like that as well. Like, we can go and look back. Let's take a look at Euro USD, right? No offense to anybody that trades, but for me, it's just not worth my time. Look how much consolidation there is. And then the moves itself isn't that large. That huge 4-hour candle is only 30 pips. Compared to me coming to gold, and I look at a huge 4-hour candle, like, let's say this one, it's not even that big, right? 120 pips. I just prefer the volume. But each to their own. Whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat, for sure. But this is how I filtered out my pairs through the years. Because like I said, I traded everything. Even things like the US dollar to the Mexican pesos. Why would I be trading that? But I did. I traded everything, boys. Which is a good thing, because now when I comment, I'm not commenting out of think so. I'm commenting out of facts. I've done it all. Mouse, could you check out MFX channel analysis, qualities, calculations, I'm trying to get it. Is it in the chat or is it in the Telegram, Jordan? Probably Telegram, right? Jordan, I'm sure you won't mind me putting it on the screen for everybody to see, right? So break of that. This was after. Okay, very nice. You want to see price pull back to 21.55 to then look for shorts. Yeah, that's fine. What's that? 15 minute? Yeah, that's fine, dude. I love how clear your charts have gotten since you joined. That's what I really like to see. But yeah, 100%. I can see what you're seeing. I might actually look for retracement long, but let us see. We're pretty much at that level now, right? Coming up to 21.55. So once you start moving away from this level, I'll start clearing the chart up, but for now I have to leave them there. Now, if you get back up there, create a small support and then continue back down to, yeah, for sure. For sure. Throw on waiting for your setups. All about waiting for the setups. For sure, Mark. No stress, brother. Guys, did I journal yesterday straight? Please tell me I did. What date was yesterday? 18th. Okay, there it is. Okay. Just double checking. Yeah, clean charts and clean setup. Since I joined you, I ran away from the computer when the break happened on gold. Was itching to take. Yeah. See, that also like helps you with discipline. If you know what you look for, it'll help you with your discipline. Okay, so I can't say it. I have to see how this candle closes because I could still reject off of this area that has been a liquidity zone before, 21.52. It's either going to tap 21.52 and drop or tap 21.55 and drop. However, if it holds above those zones, longs. Because then all of this would have just been price grabbing liquidity. So if it's going to hold the areas that it's pulling back into, this was then price grab liquidity for price to come back up. So at the moment, I can't say I'm going to hold my tongue until I get a closure right now. 3 minutes. Hey. Ball with the numbers. And then also, guys, a question I used to get a lot was, how do I trade gold in London? If these past 3 weeks of me streaming live with you guys hasn't shown you how I do it, then I don't know. There's volume in London, boys. And that's something that you need to understand. Just because you trade gold does not mean it only moves in New York. Market, if you understand it correctly, market has cycles. So there's going to be times when London has the volume, there's going to be times when New York has the volume. There's going to be times when Asia has the volume. Right? Your duty is to stick to your plan. So my plan, my routine is London trading, which means that if I don't get volume in London, I'm not going to now all of a sudden change my routine and only start trading New York from next week, whatever. Because you'll find as you switch up and down, you miss out on cycle movements. All this, it's crazy. Like in trading, it's all the small things. And trading will teach you so much about yourself. That's not even funny. You will learn so much about yourself. Like I learned a lot. I was never a patient person. I was a hothead. Never just answers, never had the patience. Now, night and day difference. And that's what you have to. It's not even that trading will change that. It's you having. It's almost like it arises when you start trading. Like you understand that, okay, I don't have patience, but you have to be accountable for it. Because if you aren't accountable for your actions, then nothing's going to change. You will continuously be impatient then. Whatever the flaw is that you're struggling with, whatever. Hourly close coming up right now. How is this 30 gonna close? This is also too far deep for me to do a type 3. Price closed. Still within the liquidity, so I can't say anything as of yet. But I do feel like we're going to tap into 21.55. So for now, let me just remove this zone. Because it's going to do one of two things. Either push off of that level or pop in to this level. Oh guys, you see the longer I wait, the more clearer the chart looks, the better it looks. Because if we can get price to tap into this level, form a support, form a resistance, I can do a type 3 down again. Then I have a better setup with more better confluences. And if that also happens here, so if that happens here now, I can do the same thing. But I can't just jump on because candles is moving. And by reinforcing this into your strategy, everything just gets better. Confidence goes up. The trust in yourself goes up. Your faith in what you believe the chart to do goes up. Your discipline gets better. That helps a lot. I look at NAS and gold, but now that Mal showed me the volume aspect of what? Okay, of it, I'm going to relook at this and just trade gold. Just also remember that industry trading and currency trading, we can use the same strategy, but the risk management is different. Yeah, but the moment, I personally think that we can tap 21.55. So you have this level here. And you have this area. So this is the zone, right? Let's say the consolidation zone. So we can see something like this where price will tap in and then come up, which will be good. The more it creates a support on the way up, the more areas there is for me to then counter on the way down. So yeah, at the moment I am just going to clean up over here as I wait for my setup, because there's just nothing for me at the moment, guys. I have an idea as to what I want to look for, but this setup that I'm speaking about, I don't think it's going to happen in the next hour. So we might not get a trade today. But never say never. Something could pop up. Something could arise. Is there any US30 traders in the chat? Type in US30 if you trade US30. Just type in US30. That's all. MFX members, are we good? Any questions? Are we fine?
Oh, good, no.
Oh, good, brother. Awesome. Sure, this hourly wick is huge. Trade win streak. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think the highest win streak we had was last October. It came from a 100% win rate month into the next month, and that was 18 wins in a row. I think it was last October. Can we see 2155? At the moment, 2155 is my liquidity zone that we more than likely going to tap into before we see some sort of reaction, boys. So that's what I want to see. Yeah, for sure. Look, that's you have to keep composed throughout, because it yeah, that's why, like, I used to also be like, yeah, on a win streak, whatever. But even like now, I think on another win streak of 6 trades in a row, I just don't speak about it anymore because it does affect my personal psychology a bit, because then you at a point where you're so fixated on winning that it jeopardizes the next trade in a way, because you overthink the trade because you're more worried about a loss damaging the win streak or ending the win streak, sorry, than it actually just being a normal trade. So when I had that 18 trade win streak, I just didn't think about it. I just traded as normal. Now again, you just don't think about it. Whatever the outcome is, that is the outcome. That's how it should be, right? Because if you're too focused on winning, I think it kind of just puts some sort of fear into your mind, because it's not that you're going to lose the trade that's the issue, it's that you don't want to stop that win streak. And then when you do lose, you're like, no, you know. So I'm not phased by it anymore. The wins or losses, I just don't get phased. And with that, see, it sounds weird when I say it's not me not caring, but it's like just having the mindset of it is what it is, this is how I trade, this is my strategy sort of mindset. It then plays out positively in my results. For sure. Yes, sir. Today's a new day. Every day you must trade. Every trade you take is a new trade, not phased by your losses or whatever. Because once you start chasing your losses or whatever, that's when you mess up forward thinking, forward trading. Okay, GJ got a 4-hour close. So honestly, if we're gonna come and break these lows of the 4-hour, easy shorts. The longs, however, for me is only gonna come above on the 30. So yeah, man. WMFX community, yeah, W's. See, if GG also breaks those highs, it's going to be an hourly engulfing also. So the more we wait, obviously, the more confluences will line up. BTC melt? BTC melt? Yeah, but I personally, look, I'm not a crypto guy, I'm not a crypto guru, none of that. But I personally feel like everybody's anticipating this crypto halving, right? Happening now in April. If that's, let's think about it in a Forex term. If everybody's buying, what is the major participants going to do in the market, such as the government, central banks, investors? What are they going to do? They're going to drive price against all the retail positions. Why? So they can get out. Why? So they can get price at a cheaper price. Why? So there's positions available for them. I think they're going to do the same thing with Bitcoin and all the crypto. Everybody's now so fixated on crypto halving and all this stuff. They're buying whatever, buying. I personally feel like there's going to be a big drop. Get all the, what's the acronym, Darren? The people that panic sell, what do they call them? Because I know there's a word for that. People's going to start panic selling, and that's when price is going to boom up. So me personally, it's not financial advice, nothing near that, and I'm no crypto guru. But when this thing drops hard, I'm going to buy like it's nobody's business. Because that's when everybody's going to think, it's similar to what happened in 2017. After 2017, 2018, after that, what happened? There was a major crash. And then everybody was like, no, Bitcoin is non-existent, it's not happening. Look where we are now. What? $75,000 for one Bitcoin. Mad. So I think something similar is going to happen. This thing's going to drop hectically. They're going to get all the smaller okies out because they're going to panic sell. And then they're going to start pumping this thing. So I'm going to wait for that. And this is going to happen with crypto halving. Somewhere around that time, I don't know. I feel like that's going to be the case. Let's see the other cryptos. Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum's taking a piss. Oh my days. So this is my analogy. This is what I think. I think this thing's gonna drop hard, and then it's gonna pump after it gets everybody out. And I stick with this sort of mindset, and this is why I think crypto will be the next sort of big play within history, because in the Bible it says that in the end times, which we are in, we're in the book of Revelation right now, we're in the end times, the dollar falls to nothing, right? So if I kind of put that into perspective, if the dollar is going to fall to nothing, what are you going to use to trade with, to actually buy and sell things with? Sure, it will be a crypto asset, right? So that's why I personally feel like crypto will be it's really going to be a big boom. Bitcoin, all those sort of things. Not sure exactly which currency, but that's going to be a big part of how we go about our day-to-day trade, especially if the dollar falls to poop. That's just my analogy of it. I could be wrong, but when I put two and two together and I know that everything from the Bible comes to pass, hello, how else is it going to be? So if the dollar's going to die out and it's going to be worth nothing, what we're going to buy and sell with? We're not going to go back to barter times. I'll give you one shoe for 2 socks. It's not going to go back to that times. We're not going to go back to the Bretton Woods system where they use gold to back the strength. We're not going to do that. I personally feel like it's going to be crypto. But I think patience is also a big part of it. I'm going to wait for some weird thing to happen in the market, some melt, some big drop. And then when everybody's selling off and getting scared, I'm going to pump it. I'm going to buy. A mate of mine is holding his BTC, which he bought around $4,000. Gee whiz. Yo, we have some gents in the MFX group that bought certain cryptos at very low as well. Like, it's actually ridiculous. I think they'll trade with gold, use that to barter with. I think gold might be a bit too tough because it's very limited of gold. You see, with crypto, they can make it out of thin air quickly. Gold, it's, I think that's why the Bretton Woods system was abolished. It just couldn't work. There's just not enough gold to go around. And I mean, how a third world country is going to survive? So there's a lot of things you have to take into perspective. That's why I feel like crypto is going to be the next move. But I just know these banks, all that stuff, are going to try and centralize it. They're going to try and be, they're going to try and own all the stuff. So we just have to be smart. When everybody's panicking and stuff, we think forward and we get involved. Polkadot is going to pump in the near future and now it's cheap. I never heard of that. Is it listed on Binance? Polkadot. I'll check it out. Yeah, what if anybody's buying crypto, whatever, what are you guys buying? What are you guys into? Or what do you have in your wallets? What you guys doing? I'm always curious about that. First time I bought Bitcoin was $27,000. Gee whiz. Yo, that's mad, dude. Are you still holding that? Oh, you didn't hold. It's okay. Don't worry, my crypto that I bought in Jan also, I was so stupid. I also didn't hold it, eh? I think in this whole crypto thing, just buying at the right time and holding through the storms. Gold to tap 2155. Do that, and then from there we can start looking for a way forward. Geez, you're just ranging. For gold to move, I strongly think it's going to tap 2155, and then from there we can decide, is this thing going to drive or is it going to drop? When I did have crypto, I bought Ethereum, Ripple, Cardano, and Litecoin. Oh, this is like XRP. That's how much. Yeah, I feel like XRP can be it's gonna be a move. Not can be, it's gonna be a move. I know there is a huge amount of like the rarity isn't that big, but I still feel like I can. pump. And now it looks like they're all just coming back to where... See, so this green line, you'll see it on all 4 of these pairs. These green lines is where I originally bought back then. In Jan. So bought this in Jan, this thing pumped up. I wasn't part of the pump. Please don't think I was. Unfortunately, I sold before them. I was dumb. I was silly. Pumped up nice. I think it's gonna come back there. My Cardano pumped up nice. And yeah, we're back there. This was my Ethereum as well. Ethereum I bought down there. Oh my gosh. And it's retracing. I don't know how far down. Possibly back to 27.5. Yeah, around 27.5. Remember, this also now has to make a lower high. And XRP I bought around there. It shot up and now it's actually below where I bought. So all these things I just pay attention to on the daily because I'm waiting for price to go down and then get involved. But with crypto halving coming up, we're gonna have to pay attention to that. So my idea is see where it is around before the halving, get involved on some of my positions, and then if it drops majorly, I'll just wait for the best price and just go in more. So this obviously isn't day trading, so you have to have like a different mindset, right? You have to have more the longer term mindset. And Mooncoin or something like that? Mooncoin? I can't even remember that one. Darren made me buy Safe Moon. That thing shattered brick. I mean, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Cardano, and Atom. Okay, awesome. What are you buying? What you buying with Binance, or where are you buying from? Coinbase. Do you think GJ will go back up? I can only give you that answer if it breaks these highs, and then I'll be in a trade. So at the moment, I can't say. I don't know. It's either going to come back down to 4-hour zone or back up to 4-hour zone. Confirmation will be a closure below or closure above. That's the only way I can get involved. But at the moment, I can't do anything changing. So we don't know where it's going to go, right? Sheepcoin, you think that'll still go up? The sad thing is, my Safe Moon was on one of my old phones. So even if that thing runs to millions, I won't be able to get it. I lost that wallet, bro. Get Binance for sure. Good scam, boys. Darren scammed me, guys. That's always giving away the money for the 500 followers, 500 subs. Where we at? 206 subs. Guys, if you're on sub to the channel, let's get those subs in, boys. Let's get those subs in. Go subscribe. And if you haven't liked the stream, please do drop a like. It helps with the algorithm. How much was one Shiba coin worth? 770,000 Shiba coins? How much was one worth? $1? You make 770k? How much do you buy from? Might as well have just left it there if it's worth 650 bucks, or just left it there. What were you using to buy that? Altcoin trader. Okay, so you made profit. What is that? 60x? Altcoin trail. I've actually never heard of it. Is it a SA based company or what? Altcoins. Oh, it is a South African based company. What? Never heard of them. Why does the page look like a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet? Huh. Okay, for sure. Any other questions though, guys? Are we good? As we await a setup. It took you 3 years to learn how to withdraw? Gee whiz, bro. How is that even possible? Figure out the platform I was telling to figure out. Oh, gotcha. It's a perfect example, guys, why you need guidance from someone else. I'm waiting for a nice setup on gold this week, and next one will be only gold for sure, for sure. Alexander's, where are you from? Which country are you from? I'm from Greece and Athens. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. What's the time that side anyway? Like, what time is it there? Gee whiz. Greece. Yes, he did. Trading some years now in the first time to your stream. Awesome, brother. You're welcome here every day, because it seems like yeah, our time is exactly the same. 11:27. It's 11:27 here as well. So do me a favor and just sub to the channel and put your notification on, and then you'll see me live every day, Monday to Thursday. Where am I from? We are from, well, I'm from South Africa. I don't know where the other guys are from. Other guys are from all around the world. But I am in South Africa. Mark is from Sri Lanka. Hectic. Ricardo Vitali, good morning, brother. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing good. You're from Portugal. Gee whiz, that's awesome. Also, like and subscribe to the channel. Touching international water, boys. $40. Yeah, a minute left. The only thing is, guys, I'm looking at type 3s on gold right now to short down, but that area, if I short, it has to go below that. Bom dia. Bom dia. I think that means hello. This would be my setup on gold if I take it now. Cool being there. I like the people there. They are really nice people. Cape Town was awesome. Yeah, Cape Town is it's a place to be. Oh, that closure is absolutely stunning. That closure is stunning, boys. A pullback for price to drop and break these lows, I will most probably go for short positions, guys. With the idea that at that point then, I can come in full this week. Then I'm fine with it because now I've got a type 3 engulfing. The stop is going to be up here for 30 pips. Okay, just be ready. So this is what I want, guys. I want the shorts over here. Why I'm taking it so late is because I want us to get away from this area here, which can be a possible area of what? Support. I don't want to be caught in that. And there is a possibility I can be caught in that, but I'm fine with the position. I'm happy. It looks good. Break of that 5 floor for price to come back down. Yeah, we should be good. And obviously, if it goes up and breaks his highs right now, I won't get involved. We haven't tapped that area the way I'd like it, but it's giving. The trade is given away with how this 15 just closed after breaking those highs and grabbing liquidity. So let's see. Whatever it does here is fine. However, if it breaks this floor and comes into my area of target, I will look too long. Short the position. So, at the moment, just being patient. And obviously, if it drives up, breaks those highs, I'll have the same idea, I just won't take it then. We should go to Portugal, gents. I have access to apartment there for free, no rest. Just need to pay 36 euros a month for water and refuse. I don't get it. Is apartment on the street or what? Let me introduce myself. I'm a 47-year-old father of 2 kids. Professional chef. Oh, I love to eat. Leave the kitchen about 1 year because the company closed and no payout for the workers. I'm funded 400k a real account. Lovely stuff, my man. My account had 230 days and never get a payout of it. Which funded program is it with? Gee whiz, George, we in, bro. We going. Nah, Jordan, we going, bro. Hook us up. Let's do it. The funded trader. So, did you migrate to C trader as well? You down $600? Whatever you did to get funded, continue doing that. Don't break strategy. Don't break discipline. None of that. Continue doing what you're doing, brother. Well, as long as you, well, if you have a set strategy, you have a set plan, all those things, you should be fine. Probably my last month on this world, if I can get one payout. What? What, you, trading wise or what? Well, if you need proper guidance and mentorship and a how-to on how we trade, we do offer a mentorship group at $47 per month. Gives you my entire course. I mentor you one-on-one, and you live trade with me, your accountability, all that. All of that stuff, man. So what, like, what's your special dish? Like, what do you specialize in? What's your go-to dish? Mediterranean food. Nice. Fine dining chef. Awesome. So when you taking us to Portugal, Jordan? Okay, boys, I just want us to pay attention at this area with what gold is doing. Because honestly, if it's going to come and grab liquidity and then start springing down, that would be awesome. However, if it does flip now and drop, I'm fine with that. But it would be really, really nice if this candle opens like this, pops up, grabs liquidity, doesn't close like that, just grabs liquidity and then comes back down to flip. That would be insane. That would be awesome, because then that's a pure liquidity grab. That would be really good. These guys speaking a different language in the chat here. Jordan converted to a French guy instantly. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Dan's gonna cover you, Jordan. Don't stress. Patiently waiting. Gold 4 hour. We're still fine for now. We're still fine for now. I would just love for this to tap into the liquidity first and then drop. If I can do that, that'll be awesome. And can I do it? Come on, can you do it? Tap into liquidity first. That'll be awesome. And Ricardo, now is the time in your career that you have to be even more disciplined. Do not let external factors jeopardize your trading. Whatever you've been doing, stick to that. Stick to your plan, stick to your trades. Don't overtrade, don't over leverage. One day at a time, one step at a time. So guys, just spiked up to 40 viewers. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and like the stream. That'll be much appreciated. Two things. Okay, tap into that level that we've been waiting for. There we go. This is what we want to see. Now, gold will give us the direction. It's either going to drop from here or get back above. And from that point, I have opportunities then. Because remember, whenever I jump on stream, I'll ask you guys, where does price need to go to? Grab liquidity in order for it to push into its next area. And this is one of those areas, 21.55. So from here, it's either going to drive up, hold, and continue up, or it's going to reject off the area. I would love a rejection so I can do the 4-hour wick fill. And you're going to get a 4-hour close in 20 minutes, so might be a bit wise to wait for then. But that's all we got. We got so much patience. GJ also looked like it just peeped above. Just had a look what's there, but not doing anything yet. Before you can swim, I won't be able to see you. Jordan, is that a quote from a song? Why does it sound like a song that I know? By a girl singing that song. What's that song? It's called One Step at a Time. Is that a quote from that song, bro? Yours, guys, original. But yeah, guys, just stick around on the streams. You will learn so much just by watching the streams every day. First day, welcome. Yeah, we're here every day, Monday to Thursday, 9:30 in the morning until about 12. Also depend, like I think yesterday we ended a bit earlier because we got a trade and we hit our target earlier. But like regarding like if I don't get a trade or if the markets are slow, we'll chill about till like 12. And then the Friday sessions is for MFX members. $15 close coming up. Yeah, brother, it's gotta be patient. It's gotta be patient. So gold 4 hour closing in 15 minutes. And then GJ's hour is finished. But see what's nice of what gold is doing is driving, and this is the pullback for price to possibly come back down. So every support that it makes on the way up will be a opportunity for me to get involved in the trade. So price to come down like that, I can get involved over here. I will also look for shorts within that area, so type 3 within that area. However, if this does close above the level, then it's a different picture that has been painted. Because then we have to look for long positions, and the safer longs will then be above here. Okay, that's at 15 close now. GJ nothing. Gold also nothing as of yet. So we're gonna chill, we're gonna wait till 12 o'clock and see if we get anything. And if we don't get anything by, let's say 12, quarter past 12, I'm gonna be calling into session. And then it'll just be a no trade day for me, so no setup for me. And I hope that shows you guys how disciplined you have to be. Even when moves is happening and all these things are happening, you have to wait for your setup. Guys, I'll be back in a second. Okay, what do I have here? This candle flips bearish. That will be very interesting. Only thing I don't like is that this 50-minute doesn't have a top wick. But this is that tap in. For price to break this floor right now, we then initiate something like this. So you have price drive, pull, drive. If it's going to break that low, I should see something like that, right? Okay. Let's just be locked in here, boys. Because if we're going to flip this 30-minute back bearish, I'm going to look for shorts 21, 51, 30. However, if you don't, obviously, then it's fine. I do understand there's no top wick on this 15, but I'm going to anticipate that this was the grab liquidity, and that as it breaks its floor, it's going to melt down to 21.50. That will be my idea behind that. But until then, we're sitting on hands, we're not doing anything crazy. Two Smoke folks, how's the weather looking your side? I'll probably pull through like at 3. Wind, and it's windy here by me as well. I want us to tap in here. Which we can. Looks like we can. My idea still stays the same, guys. Anything below this level, I'm gonna look for shorts. Just waiting for confirmations. And the setup, actually. GJ... Nothing's going on. Guys, we have 40 people watching and only what? 20 likes? Can we go and like that page? Like this stream, please. It'll really help me with the algorithm, guys. So if you can just run those likes up, I would really appreciate it. If you haven't liked the current live, please go ahead and drop a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks, guys. Let's get those subs up. Let's get those likes up. Okay, the next 6 minutes we're gonna get golds for our close. Very curious to see how this closes. Because if it closes above this blue level, that for me will then identify that as a possible liquidity grab, and if not and it closes below, more than likely going to continue further down. Four minutes. So at the moment I'm looking for 2155 type 3s there, and type 4s if I can break the high. It's like rejecting there. Yeah, so for me right now, we can clearly see that we're in consolidation on that 15. So the easiest sell position is going to come in here. Price is making this now. So I can look for entries there, however the easiest will be there. And I would like this to just push in one more time to show me that it's rejecting that, and there is a confirmed resistance there. So all I know, price could come from this support, this micro support, and drive right through. However, we're gonna get that 15 close now. 30 seconds. So obviously set the tone right now. 10 seconds. GJ, what's GJ doing? Nothing. Okay, that's the close there, boys. So nothing for me on GJ. Gold, also nothing, boys. A 4-hour flip here will obviously give the short ideas. How does it look on the lower time frame? So I don't have the setup on the lower time frame to get involved. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just 12 o'clock, boys. This is my cutoff time, I would say. Let's hop on, let's do a Wordle, and then we'll come back and see if we see anything new, different. I doubt it though. See, I don't want to take it at the 4-hour flip just because of how it has printed prior on the lower time frame. It's going to be way too aggressive for me to get that. So if this had to have happened with a better lower time frame setup, then I'll be fine with it. But at the moment, I'm just not seeing anything that is worth us taking the position. So it will mean that I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah, so this move might happen within NY, but as you guys know, I don't double trade. Well, I don't double session. So if anybody is coming back for NY, do look at that, but yeah, at some point you gotta reinforce your discipline, boys. You can't replace a 9 to 5 with another 9 to 5 by spending all your time on the Forex charts. You might as well go get a job. Okay, boys, let's do Wordle, and then we'll have a quick look-see at the charts again, and then from there I will call it a session. So no trades taken today, but totally fine. You guys ready for Wordle? Are you guys ready? Because I'm gonna need some help. Jordan's first word is brand. Let's try it out. B-R-A-N-D. Okay. Well done, because now we have 3 letters that is in the right word, but not in the right place. So let's arrange it around and see what it is. If you have idea what the word is, please do drop comments. Let's hear it out. Okay, so 5-letter word. It involves the letters B, A, and D. Can't be beard because it doesn't have R. And it doesn't have N, so it can't be like can't be bread. Tough one. Tough one. But we'll get it. We'll get it. I want to try this. It's a program. I wouldn't say it's a word, it's a program. Adobe. I want to try that. Okay. Okay. That helped. So A is in the right place, E is in the right place. B and D abide. Charles might just pull it for us again. I, D, E. Charles might just pull it again for us, boys. Let's see. Is Charles doing it again? I think Charles might do it again. Charles on the double win streak just killed it again. Well done, brother. Second day in a row you killed it for us. Well done. Abide. So today's word was abide. W Charles. Can we get W Charles in the chat? Second Wordle in a row he cracked. He's taking Mark out of the game. So can we get W Charles in the chat, boys? Mark, what's going on, bro? Charles, what's going on, brother? Abide your trading rules, gents. Nice. Nice, man. Okay. What are we seeing? Resistance, support. Buys above, sells below. Simple trading. Simple trading, boys. So I'm going to redo my zones quickly. And if you want, just take a screenshot of this so you have these zones when I'm not on stream. Okay? So it's going to be moving that tighter so I don't have to look across the whole screen all the time. It's going to be this zone here. And then you have another micro level here, right? And it's as simple as closes above. So here we have type 3 sells, right? And then aggressive buys up here. So as simple as price closing above, wait for it to hold the support and drive. Then you have buys into that resistance, and then price to break these lows, shorts below. As simple as that, guys. So obviously you can see the consolidation right now. You need price to get outside, so preferably a 15 closure. So let's chill until 12:15. Let's see if we can get that closure, and then from there we can take a trade. Now if we do not get that closure, guys, that just then won't be a trade for me then today. So those are conditions I'm putting on the market right now. I hope today made sense. I hope that you guys learned something today. UFX members, I'm hoping we are good. I don't see anything in the chat, so we're fine, right? Any questions? Now's the time, guys. Any questions you have? Anything? Now's the time. What is the most important thing when it comes to strategies? Don't jump from strategy to strategy just because you aren't seeing profit from the one. Don't fall into the cycle of doom. So like I said, the easiest way to do this in business, right? This is the easiest thing to do. Find one that is already blueprinted, that works, and you can visually see it. Someone can trade it in front of you. Someone can show you previous results. You can see the strategy works. You don't have to come up with your new one. Okay? Learn that from them, then tweak it here and there to your personality. Then once you have a strategy that works for you, stick to it. Even when you go down your losing streak, even when things are not that great for you, stick to your strategy. Don't jump in between. Yeah, so that's what I would say is the most important thing. Just finding one that works for you and sticking to it. There's many different factors that make up a strategy, but that will be the best that I can put it is just find one that works for you. Because I'm self-taught, so the way I trade, I pretty much put together myself. So that took time. It took years. So what I always tell the guys is if you can shorten that time period, why not, right? So just find one that works already for someone, then tailor it to your personality, your routine, and then stick to it. Through whatever happens, just stick through it. You don't want to fall into the cycle of doom. So that is strategy to strategy, mentor to mentor. Yeah. For sure, brother, I got you. When did you go full-time in your 7 years of trading? Since like midway through my last year of varsity. I think that was like a year after I went into trading. I went full-time into it, but my mindset already was full-time from the beginning, because for me it was a bit different. There was no plan B for me. It was trading is gonna work, and guys, I do not advise you to do the same thing as me, because it's unnecessary pressure. So don't do it the way I did it. I went into it full-time from the day one, just because I saw the light and I knew that the jobs I've had prior, the studies I was busy with, it didn't give me, like, I knew it wasn't what I wanted to do, man, you know? So I just went balls to the wall from the beginning. And was I profitable in the beginning? No, I was not. I only started to see consistent profit after 2 years. Let's say 2.5 years. Made profit in the first year, made profit in the second year, but it wasn't consistent. So it took time, it was tough, but I just had to have the never give up spirit, you know? Yeah, for me, there just wasn't a plan B, boys. Not because I couldn't get one. I mean, I could, but in my mind, it was trading or nothing. And with that spirit, with that sort of mindset, I'm happy to say that we've cracked it, eh? We've cracked it. Do you trade your own account or funded? I trade my own personal account, my brother. Back when I started trading in 2017, funding wasn't really a thing. I mean, FTMO was around, but I didn't even know about it. So funding wasn't a thing. So I mean, funding is only really a thing this year and last year, that is now really like popular and stuff like that. So I trade personal capital, which I still think is the best. Obviously, funding can get you a nice portion of capital to trade, and then you eventually bring it home. But the best is always personal funds. So if you are doing funding, I'd recommend use it to gain large capital, but then at the end of the day, don't let that be your be all and end all. Use that to then fund your own personal capital. Okay. For sure, brother. Which broker do you use? Okay, you see us breaking these highs right now? If we can get closure above and it can show me that it's holding this price, I will probably look for some long positions here, boys. I'm just not convinced yet. So I'm just being patient and I'm waiting. And also, just like earlier, I need the closures. I have to wait for my rules. If I don't get the rules, I can't take it. Then it will really not be a trade day for me, but yeah, discipline is everything for me. Yeah, the close above, the hold of the zero support could initiate some long positions here. But it has to close above. That will be below the body of the previous, which is nice. Also, how does this candle need to close? Has to have a top wick. No top wick, no trade. There we go. This candle needs to pull back down, now grab liquidity and then start to drive. If it drives off the rip, I can't take it. I just cannot take it, my guys. I have to wait for that pullback. No pullback, no trade. Why? Because this level right here, can you see? Is the area of resistance. Do you see that? So when I need to get involved is after that. So my trade needs to come in somewhere around here, right? Why is it deselecting? This is where I need to take the trade, around there. Which means that I don't want to be grabbed for liquidity and then start to melt. So I need this trade now to pull back, grab liquidity, and as it starts to drive, then I'll get involved with targets being these highs for 10 pips. And then as we go up for 36 and as we go up for 60. But at the moment, boys, I have to sit on my hands. I have to. I need price to pull back. If it doesn't pull back, I can't take it. Unfortunately. I can't buy off of something like that. That's just what my strategy tells me. So I don't ever veer away from that. Because what if this is grabbing liquidity for price to come back down? And I don't want to be in the trade where there's many what ifs. I need to be certain about the position. I need to be 100% sure that I'm going to win. Even though I might not win, obviously. In my brain is to tell me you're going to win. Because that's how much confidence you should have in your trading. So at the moment, nothing yet, boys. And if it rips without us, it rips without us. I hope you guys can understand that. And if you understand that, like the stream. Look at this now. See how it's rejecting? If this thing now, which it can definitely break its body and start dropping, then I would have been in what? Drawdown. Why? Because I would have broken my rules. So it's all about patience, my guys. All about patience. Waiting for that setup. Not breaking your strategy. Not breaking your rules. Because what is every day? Every day is the exact same thing. There's nothing different when we come to the charts. Our edge might see things differently, which is good. But the setup, it has to be the same. If you're trading different setups every day, then you actually don't have a plan. You don't have a strategy. So yeah, boys. Need price to pull back. Just like it is now. That's exactly why I don't just take trades because they start to drive. I need my confluences. Look at this now. You would have been in drawdown. There's the break of the lows. More than likely, price is going to come back to this area. Because what is that? What is that essentially? It's price action. The drive, the pull, the drive, the pull, the drive. Where's the pull? As it breaks, then I get involved. And if it rips right now, it rips. I'm not phased. Afternoon, Edgar. Afternoon. It's past 12. Come on now. Hope you're doing good, brother. If Markets is my broker. Okay, cool. I've never heard of them. Let's check them out. Let's quickly check them out on our trusty tool, which is WikiFX. Our trusty tool, FP Markets. I hope it's this one. The regulated one. Australia. Awesome. Very nice, boys. Very nice. How are they? How's their spreads? Are they good? John Lambo. John Lambo. That's a pretty cool name. Pretty good so far. Awesome, bro. First time I heard of them. Based in Australia. Nice. Best brokers from South Africa? Really? 4XC. What is 4XC? I've never heard of them. My best broker is the one that's in my description. You guys should try them out. Click the link in my description, try them out. Very nice broker. Boys, the thing for me is if I execute above here, right? In my mind, I know it needs to retest. This is the thing about me taking the longs right now without price grabbing the liquidity. But as I'm getting above there, it shouldn't come back, right? It's just that my TP1 has to be these wicks. Don't really like that. It can work. It can definitely work. I wouldn't want to be in this trade if this trade is going to come and break its own body again. So for that, I'm keen. Okay, boys. The drive through above this highs, we're going to go for long positions. Anticipation that we can come from this range to these highs. So I'll tell you when I take long positions. But at the moment, I'm just waiting for price to drive through my area. Because we can still come down. I would prefer the come down. But if we start to drive now, I will get involved. With my stop down here for 30 pips. Okay? And if I don't get that set up, guys, then I'm definitely calling it a session. So if you like what you see, if you like the stream, boys, we'll probably be jumping off soon. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 GMT +2. So pull up every day, and you can see how we trade these charts. So this is where I want to get in, around the level of 21.56.40, around that area. However, we are seeing a reaction here, which is good. We need that reaction because I would prefer price to pull down. But I do understand that we can just start to drive as we're now above this area here. But on a price action perspective, we need to see some sort of pullback, right? And then, honestly, gold can run up to yesterday's highs. Please break your low, break your low, break your low. Come on. Go down, go down. Couldn't wait for a second. For sure, brother. Yeah, boys, there's what I trade. You do not have to take the same trades as me. You gotta stick to your strategy. You gotta stick to your strategy, my guys. I would just like to see it break this 15/30 low, grab liquidity at 21.55 and then start to drive. That would be the optimum setup, like it's doing now. Perfect. And then as it then flips and breaks highs again, then I'll get involved. And if that isn't like the setup that I just explained to you multiple times, then it's gonna be a no trades day for me. And then you guys will probably only get a move in New York. I just won't be here for New York. See, this is absolutely stunning. We've come up to this resistance point. So there, match that. Price now should drop and drive, which is price action. Nothing crazy, nothing complicated, pure price action. Perfect. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is what I am going to do now. Buy stop 2156.40. So the flip, I will buy it. Okay, 2156.40. I'm activating buy stops, and that's going to be my trade. If I don't get that, I won't take it. 2156.40. My stop loss will be for 30 pips. And just know that obviously we can manage, and yeah, boys, that's gonna be the plan. Okay, so my buy stop is there, 2156.40. And I'll say buy stop. So now I just wait. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Simple as that. Remember, all we're anticipating is for price to continue driving afterwards. If it doesn't do that, comes back into this range, it's going to short down. $30 close in 3 minutes as well. GJ playing today so nasty. I don't think it's playing, just consolidating and setting up. Does look pretty nasty, right? Just consolidating, but that's just price accumulation before they'll move. So now it's just a patience game. I'll stay on for a bit longer, and if we don't get a setup, I'm gonna call it a session, and there will be no trade day for me. Does anybody have any questions regarding today's stream? Or anything trading in general? Management just asked me if I'm watching tutorials the whole day. I said no, it's a live stream. Didn't know yet that I'm gonna for sure, brother. You can actually tell them to come watch with you. All the people that don't believe in it just feel for pushing even harder, right? how dollar looks. I don't look at the DXY. Patience. And with this close, let me see how's it close. It's not bad. Will stress me out the more I push Master's Craft. GJ close also. Okay, so nothing on GJ, guys. And gold, what is she doing? This is that retest. If it breaks the height, obviously it's going to drive. But if we just sit a bit more, I think I'm gonna call it this session, guys. I've given 3 hours of my time to the charts. That is my cutoff. Just because you're a full-time trader doesn't mean you need to trade full-time, right? Stop loss level, my stops will be around 30 pips. But to be honest with you, I'm probably not going to take the position because of the time. And we are just sitting at the moment. So I'm going to probably jump off soon, guys. You trade 3 hours a day? Yeah, about 3.5 hours a day, and that's it. That's all you need to do. 10 pips a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. That's all you need to do. You don't need to be on the charts the whole day. Because then the question I always ask myself, and I tell my students the same thing. The question is, why are you trading? If you come into trading just to make money, man, oh man, you're gonna get humbled so hard. That should not be your why. So ask yourself why you're trading, and it will literally, you'll see why. Like your answer will show you what you're doing. If you're trading to make money, I promise you'll be at the charts the whole day, because enough will never be enough for you. I'm trading for 3 F's: freedom of finance, freedom of time, and freedom of choice. The money I make will then follow the 3. So I can have multiple hours and multiple time to myself. So freedom of time, freedom of choice. I can do what I want when I want. Nobody can tell me nothing. If I want to switch the laptop off now or switch the PC off now and go to the beach, I can go do that. And then after, the last one is in freedom of finance, and that's the toughest one, because people don't stick along. They don't stick around long enough for that one. When you start, let's say, going full-time to trading, you have the time, you have the choice, but you don't have the finances. And that's when people give up. You can't give up. The moment you give up is the moment that it will never happen for you. So honestly, if you're spending the whole day in front of the charts, yo man, that's just not right. That's fine in the beginning because you're getting used to trading, your mind is getting around it, all that stuff. But if you've been in the game for over a year and you're around the charts the whole day, no ways. You are catching on nonsense. Because the longer you're longer in front of the PC, the more you have visually exposed yourself to a possible setup and your emotions and your mental state. I promise you cannot. Your mind can't be in front of the charts the whole day making rational decisions. You can't. You have to have discipline. You have to have routine. What do you do before the charts? What do you do during the charts? What do you do after the charts? Trading isn't just what's in front of you. Trading is your whole life. Okay, boys, let's go remove those buy stops. I will not be taking these buys. Buy stops removed. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it a session. However, sells below this low, 21.51, has now been validated with price coming to grab liquidity and now price starting to trade below. So if you're gonna be on the, see, I shouldn't say it because you shouldn't be at the charts for this long. If you're gonna be on the charts for, let's say, New York or whatever, look for shorts below this level. Look for shorts below that level, because now you have price coming to grab liquidity at equal highs, breaking, closing back below. You're back in this consolidation area. Once you start trading below that area, you should short off to 21.50 and then 21.48. So take a screenshot quickly and then use this as your analysis for let's say New York or whatever the case may be. But what you're looking for price to start coming below here, closing below there, breaking that floor, and then shorting it down as a type 3. Man, I'm stuck in front of the charts for 12 hours a day and make pennies. That's why. You just answer the question yourself. You're in front of the charts for too long. And because you aren't satisfied with the monetary value, you will never grow. Don't focus on money, guys. Focus on percentage growth. I think you said you're trading a $400,000 account. What is 1% of, wait, 10%, 40 grand. 5% of that is $20,000. 2.5% of that is $10,000. That's ridiculous, bro. That's a lot of money. So if you funded already, I don't know what a lot of money for you is, but for me, $10,000 is a lot of money. So you need 2.5% of that account to make $10,000. For me, that's a lot of money every month. So yeah, don't chase the money, boys. Focus on the skill. The money is gonna come. Focus on percentage growth. The money is gonna come. Don't focus on, I need to make X amount of money. That's the easiest way to lose money. Or is to be in front of the charts the whole time, targeting money the whole time. The charts isn't gonna run away. Just trade every day like normal. That's the biggest flaw in a lot of people. That was a big flaw to me. I was chasing the money. As soon as I stopped focusing on the money and I focused on percentage growth, bro, come on now. Exactly. You just need $2,000 to be happy. What is that? What is $2,000? 0. That's a 0.5%, my dude. It's less than 0.5%. It's crazy, right? So don't chase the money. Don't chase the money. Let your trades play out how they're supposed to play out. So yeah, boys. YouTube, do we have any question before I love and leave you? MFX members, do you have any question before I love and leave you? Because I'm not going to be taking trade today. Any questions? I'll give it about a minute for anybody to come up with a question quickly, or any advice, whatever. But if it's something I can leave you with today, boys, get a plan, get a routine, stick to discipline, stop chasing the money. In this industry, we have a $1 trillion industry. There's too much money. You need to focus on getting yourself in check. Okay, boys, thanks for joining today. MFX members, shout for joining, guys. Have a blessed day. God bless you all. And if you're trading in New York, all the best. But yeah, I hope you guys listened to what I was saying today. So guys, have a lovely afternoon. I'll see everybody tomorrow morning, 9:30 GMT +2. Let's get it. Cheers, guys.